let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there going to be a board packet? Because I have this here for everybody.
Let's see. Mine might be your board packet.
Oh, I do need that.
Yeah, thank you.
And then this is one I was hand carrying that Kathy was just able to complete.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So here it goes. What I was looking at, the January 16th meeting, looks like is at 6, not at 7. That's all. So just as a side note.
Which means?
Sorry, the January 16th budget committee hearing looks like it's at 6 p.m. instead of 7. We've got 7 in our book, but their stuff is listed also. So.
And what date is that? I have a question mark.
The 16th, yeah, because I wasn't sure. I just, so that I will change that to 6.
It's the 16th?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll put the snow date in too. I'll get that all updated.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's at, where is it? Is that at?
Budget committee hearings, that'll be at the
town hall,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. I assume so.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Last year they had it in the selectmen's meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because
We were
nobody,
ready. And
Yeah.
Yeah. nobody showed up.
Okay, so we're ready to get started. I believe for the most part, the only things we have left are salary.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that wasn't salary that I'm missing?
No.
Alright, so let's see where to start is the question. So look at
Yes, that was
the
for question mark.
summary.
I didn't have any information as of yet.
So we start, let's see if we've got anything under 1100 to do. So
Oh, I have it.
Perfect. So classroom teachers, right? Well, that's contract. Paras,
Yep.
contract.
Yep.
We voted on the tutors.
So I guess we should all the C agreements and CESPA agreements.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to vote on them as a whole because what they are is if
Would this be default?
it would be default. It's
Okay.
defaulted to this. This is what it would be for the contract
Okay.
as of the rates as of, and that's how they would stay.
Yeah. So we should go ahead and just vote on
Does
those.
that make sense?
Because there's no change in that.
There's no
It's
change.
the current contract.
It's current contract.
Okay. All right. So we've got
So,
6 million.
so we should, 6 million.
Yeah.
So we should do that then
And
Yes.
for the whole,
Yes.
then that's
Yep.
what my thoughts are.
Seems perfect. Okay. So does anybody want to move the 6.7 million for
I
the
would
classroom
move,
teachers?
I would move that default
Okay. And I'll second
figure.
that.
6, 7, 17, 707.
Does anybody have any questions on that? All in favor?
So that would be the same on 1100-3.
Yep. So that's our paras, which is 177,340, and though they are partially funded, some of those are partially funded by a grant.
Correct.
So are we gonna move these individually or?
No, I think the 177,340, the total.
No, but I mean, as we go through these,
Oh.
all the ones that are
We've done,
involved?
so we've done the next.
Oh. We'll just do them individually.
Yeah, I think.
Then that way it'll be easy for me to
Yes.
just do the minutes.
So that's the
Fine.
last, this is the last one that we have in this section.
All right, I would move this amount, default amount, 177,
Okay,
340.
I'll second it. All right, all in favor?
Did we have on 1105? That was one I thought.
Oh, I do have it, you're right, I've got that tag.
Yeah, I do too.
So, yes, substitute coverage, so,
I don't, we voted on it. I
We
had
did.
it that
Yeah.
we changed the rates and I just need to change the verbiage in it.
correct, that's exactly it, yes.
So
we-
120 for C,
Yep,
100 for CESPA. Up the rates.
100-ish, it ended
Yep.
up being 101.25 is the
It
rate
was-
that I had. We kinda did it for the day.
Yeah, we did it-
Instead of for
Yep.
an hourly rate,
Okay,
or, yeah.
Yeah, we did $120 for teacher and $15 an hour.
Yes,
for
that was in-
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, so that's good, so we just need verbiage.
I just need verbiage to adjust it.
Yeah.
Yep.
can you do a vote? I have,
We,
Les and Molly, but I don't have a vote on it.
I do, I
I
have
do,
a,
I
I
do.
have 5-0.
Okay, you do,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, so, let's see where the next ones are, I actually did not.
I have
1,200
4.
1,200 for the special ed teachers. So, and that, again, that's gonna be default budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2,
Got 1,047,419, would anybody like to move that?
This is 1200-2.
I'm sorry.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was.
I'll move that. Second.
All in favor? All right, and then we have the special ed aides on the next page, so those are the special ed paras, 828, 428.
I'll move that.
I'd second.
All in favor? Special ed, let's see, special ed tutors and BCBA, we still need to do those, right?
Right.
Yes.
So the tutor wouldn't really be associated with a rate increase.
Yeah, that's flat for
Yeah.
5,000, so.
So do we have to still?
So I think you should move that and then
Okay.
hold the BCBA until the end, because that's one that would be an increase.
I would move the 5,000.
I'll second that. All in favor? Alright, so why are we holding the PCBA?
Because that is, they are non-union, they are
Oh,
support
okay,
staff.
okay, I understand.
You'll have to remind us to
You
go back.
will, yeah.
Yes.
same with the next one.
I have a whole list of support staff in our informational thing that we can go through.
Oh, well, I was gonna
So that would help.
So we don't have to, but.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Okay, so, and there's special ed director, clerical, so we'll hold those for general discussion, right?
And then I think the next page that we flagged was on. No, I think.
The coaches and salary stipends,
Oh,
that's 14, that's in the CBA.
okay, so that's.
But
our
they
current.
would, so we would vote on the current.
Right.
And then if whatever would be adjusted on the
Would be in
warrant.
the contract.
Mhm.
Okay, that's easy.
So that's 14-2.
So 1,400-2, 49,752.
I'd move that amount.
Second.
Alright, all in favor? Anything else in that section? I think we got all of those.
Yep, there's just some verbiage cleanup for that, but I think other than that, it's good.
And then 2120, those are
Those,
increases that we need to discuss, right?
Yep.
They're not
2120, the school counselors, you can,
They're contract.
-2, that's on contract.
Okay.
That's agreement.
Alright, 312, 330, sorry, that's 2120-2. And the amount is 312, 335.
I'll move that.
Okay, where are we again?
2120-2.
For
It's
default, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
salary school counselors.
We skipped, there was.
10.
That's okay.
Okay, 2220.
No,
21.
2120-2.
Let's see, that's really good.
41.
Oh, we went
You're
backwards.
way
Yeah, you skipped
ahead.
ahead.
We went backwards here.
We are right there.
Got it?
Alright. So these are school counselors, they're under the teacher contract. The amount is 312, 335, which is the default. So Jenny moved it, and anybody like to second? Right, all in favor? And then.
That one is non-union, so wait, hold that one.
So,
And then you school nurses.
school nurses.
2130-2.
So. Oh, and they're under the C. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So 286, 356, which is the default
Yeah,
contract.
I'd move that.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay, that finishes that section off. 46-2.
So,
Did we ever do that placeholder 2130 dash?
I don't think we did. We kind of flipped past it. Mariah said we were done with that section, so I said sure. But
What placeholder?
Way down at the bottom, salaries nurse assistant 2130 dash 3.
the bottom one, it's just $1 placeholder for the nurse assistant.
Oh, I thought we voted on that.
No,
I don't.
yeah, we do, I
Yeah,
have
we
Les
do.
and Andrea 5-0.
Oh, okay.
well,
Yeah, cool. I didn't write it down. All right, sweet. All right, so 2146-2, which is school psychologist, which looks like it's also C contract, default amount, 225 to 254.
I'd move that amount.
Second. All in favor? Okay, speech and language pathologist,
That's
the
under.
C contract.
Yep.
So 217092, I'll move that.
Second.
All in favor?
And then the speech language assistant is non-union,
Okay.
but we left it flat.
Is that just one person?
Yes, that is one person. It's on the next page.
Are we gonna go back and look at that? or
We
gonna
can,
look
right,
at
I
that now?
didn't increase that one right now. We couldn't find somebody, so we're utilizing
Oh,
the
so it's an
funds.
empty.
It's an empty position as of right
Yeah.
now,
Okay.
so I didn't increase it.
Okay.
I left it flat, so you could technically vote on that one if you wanted to,
Yes.
or we can hold it.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead.
I'd move it.
Second.
Alright. All in favor? We didn't say it out loud, but that was 39,500.
2146-5, the physical therapist. That's a half a position, that is C.
43,819. I'll move that one.
Second.
All in favor? Okay, it looks like we can do the occupational.
All but one. So the occupational therapists, the two of them are C, but Brian is a CODA and that is not. A CODA.
What's it called? What's it called?
Certified occupational therapist assistant. Oh, okay.
Oh, as an assistant
Okay.
instead of an occupational
Yes.
therapist.
Exactly.
Okay, so that excludes them from the contract.
Correct.
Okay.
So we could hold on that until we make a decision if you would like.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
So it looks like 2210 is all done.
Yeah.
So 2220, let's look at the librarian salaries. And those are C, so So we should be able to vote on those, 271, 146 for the free library. I'm with that.
Second.
Unless, all in favor? Placeholder. 22, the technology
That
section.
is
Oh,
non-union.
Cheryl, do 22.
2290-2.
Right.
Yeah, so we skipped this.
I'll move 86,329
Second.
to default.
All in favor? Anything in this section? I feel like we.
Oh,
the
right
school
now.
board piece is
Thinking.
done, right?
Yeah.
That might. It.
Administration, principals, support. I think everything else is done.
Yeah, I think that was.
You know, it's really minor, but debt service? Oh, no, we did that.
Yep.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. All right. So, we want to go into non-public and have a general conversation on raises, or are we gonna do this?
I'm talking about administration.
Well, we need to do basically all of the
All.
non-union.
Okay.
So we need to talk about
So
administration.
if we go to
Student
information, after that little red tab, there is a sheet that looks like this that tells us everybody that's a non-union. Yep, that's every teacher schedule. Got it. It's after the teacher salary schedule, it's after the teacher information, with all the breakdown.
Got it.
Okay.
That kind of gives us who is non-union, and then the sheets after that, just the breakdown of all of them.
So in your budget that you prepared, you suggested a 5%.
Across the board, I just did 5% across the board,
across
just
the board.
tab holder, stuck it in there.
So, actually, do we want to take a second look at this, which I think will give us a jumping off point?
So this is where the budget is right now with all the adjustments. We made 2 correction adjustments.
Yep.
Yeah, sure that. The first night,
Mhm.
that's updated, and that's with all the 5% and everything else in there.
Yep.
So our final number is on the very last page
And,
in the back.
is this leaving all of the default figures that we just went through?
Correct.
And that's a 3% raise?
5.
No, the default with all the teachers, that's, that we just approved,
Yeah.
that's in here.
But plus a 5% rate. She was asking if it was a 3% rate.
No, I'm asking it, here it says, total increase in
Oh,
budget.
that is what it would be, 3% for the whole budget.
Okay, 3%, what is it now without any,
So
Without
for
the 5%.
default without anything proposed is 1.62%.
okay,
And then the proposed adjustment is 1.4%.
okay.
So total budget increase with default and proposed is 3.02.
Well, 1.4 over default.
Yes, that's right, yeah, 1.4.
So basically a $404,000 increase over default.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we need to kind of work backwards a little bit. If we are comfortable with that number, then the 5% raises are easy.
Yep.
If we are not comfortable with that number, then
But
start negotiating.
that number
Yeah.
does not include the contract agreement.
Correct.
That would be a separate
Right.
process.
Separate.
100%, you are correct. Of course, we don't know yet
What that is.
what that is or whether it will be next.
Correct.
I mean, in theory, the public will get this number and they will also get the number
We'll
in the
have
contract.
5 warrants.
How much, if we stick with your 5% raise, what is the total increase in the budget?
Right here.
340, that would be
Yeah.
3.02.
Yeah.
Just not
I'm
crazy number.
just
No.
wondering if we need to talk about this in non-public.
We probably do as we get down, but now that we have what it is with the 5%.
Yeah.
And I think that,
Anybody like to move to go into?
I would move it, I would move it to go into non-public under
second,
the appropriate,
Alright, roll call.
uh,
Aye.
aye.
Out of non-public. Okay, so we have primarily non-contract employee raises, and we are actually going to look at the analysis of non-union salaries and wages in the 25-26 proposed budget. And with one exception, we are going to vote on these as unless
that-
there are objections to that.
and that is the total of 324,174.
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
I would move that amount.
Okay, second. Okay, are you okay, Jenny? Do you have any
Yep,
questions?
I think that we should notice to the public that it is
Yes.
a 5% raise.
100%, yes, correct. Not 100%, 5%. Yeah, so we're doing a 5% non-contract raise across the board. Okay, so we have no more questions? Wait, I want to write that. Well, if you have it, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor? Okay. The exception was the BCBA, which is, where's my numbers? Oh,
1200-4.
yes. Yeah, 1200-4. We're voting on this separately because that includes 2 employees under the C contract and 1 non-contract employee who's receiving a 5% raise. That does also include additions because of the new program at Marston.
Correct.
So that is a significant increase from 461,881 to 647,799. But we are offsetting that with reductions in the special ed budget in other places. So I'm happy to move 647,799.
Second.
Any questions on that? All in favor? And last but not least, the 403B, which is what, 2900-10 at the bottom. Alright, so that is a addition of a 403B to our administrative staff. And SAU would make a contribution to the 403Bs of 3%. And I assume that the employees would have the option to make
Yes.
their own
Yeah.
contributions as well. Okay, so now let's
Second.
move that. Okay, Jenny, so that is 42,610. All in favor? I think we're done.
Did you want to do the bottom line?
I
Well, we
was-
went through it all, but
We
did you
can.
want just
Sure.
to say, or would you like for me to wait for the warrant article?
Why don't we, I mean, we can say the numbers, right? I think that's fair. So we are looking at an increase. So our default budget is a 1.62 increase over last year's adopted budget. And we're looking at a 1.4% increase in our proposed budget over default, which is a 3.02% increase over last year's adopted budget. Correct.
Exactly.
With a total of $29,766,431.
Million?
Sorry, what?
29 million?
Yeah.
That's
29,000. That would be a great,
29,000.
that would be a
A lot of
great
stuff.
deal, but you're correct, $29,766,431 for proposed 25-26.
I move that.
Do we,
Second.
well, do we need to vote on it is the question, because we need the
Well, we'll have
warrant
to
article.
vote on the warrant article, but I
Yes.
think, we usually do.
Sure, then
So,
absolutely, then let's do it.
And then we'll
Yes.
just do it again on the warrant article.
Okay, so let's move,
I would move it.
Jenny seconded, all in favor? All right, we will look at when we're gonna come back together and vote on the warrant articles once we have those.
Yeah, it might just fall, December's school board meeting, maybe, but,
You're not gonna have them done by the.
because I don't know if I'm gonna have the agreements done by the budget by then. Know what I could technically do is have the warrant article ready for next Tuesday for you for at least the budget.
Sure.
And for, hopefully Sacred Heart and
Yeah.
Peace, maintenance. And then wait on the teacher and the C, because I don't think that, even the budget committee has to vote on it. We just give them the information.
We need to
Anyway.
ratify everything else.
Yeah.
We're a little bit out on that. Okay.
So, yeah, so I at least could get those three for the
Sure.
school board meeting. We can vote on those
Has,
then.
has Sacred Heart submitted?
I was just. gonna
They
say that.
have not given me, I emailed them again today. Last year, they gave me the numbers on the 7th of November, which is
Okay.
today. So I'm hoping that by
Should be-
tomorrow,
should
beginning
be
of next
soon.
week. Yeah. So hopefully I have it for the
Fabulous.
school
Yeah.
board meeting on Tuesday.
That sounds good.
So, I'm just looking at my calendar here.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, the 20th, we had a scheduled meeting for the budget. We don't need that,
No,
that's off the books.
you can delete that from your,
Okay,
delete that event.
You could pass that along to your
Mm-hmm.
better half there, that would be great.
and we
Yes.
have a board meeting next Tuesday.
Yes, correct.
And we have negotiations next Tuesday afternoon.
Sounds
Mm-hmm.
For state, right, CESPA's the next day.
Let me look, November.
So, I know,
So
right?
I think
So-
it's, so Tuesday
so,
for
yeah.
C, yes, that's at 3:15 on
Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough, that Tuesday's gonna be a tough day. It's gonna be a
Yes,
long
it's gonna be a long
seat
day,
and
yeah.
then school board admits.
Yeah.
And also, and actually, if anyone is interested, that is, I don't necessarily know that you're gonna be out in time, but that's the day they're dedicating
I
the
know.
playground at Central
I know.
School at 4
We just-
o'clock, so I will be there for that, I'll take off.
We
work a
might
little
possibly
early.
be done, who knows?
Yeah, who
You
knows?
think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if you
It'll be
make it,
Any
It'll be
feedback,
nice
Mike?
event.
Oh, well, you wanted that, any feedback for him?
well,
I know.
do we
Like,
want
got his email?
I did, but I really didn't get a chance to go through it. I tried to
We are
find it, it didn't
still in
print.
public?
All right,
We
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't gone out.
So can I make a motion to adjourn?
Sure, second.
All in favor?
Huh?
Great, thank you.